Welcome to another video for Global Scholarship for International Students, and today I'll be covering another of our requests from our subscribers, and he asked about engineering scholarships that was full ride offered in South Korea. So that is why I'll be covering again Korean government scholarships for international students, and as you can see, it is a full ride scholarships. So we're just gonna go straight into the website of Korean government scholarships, and the link to this website is included in the video description down below. And as you can see, there is a lot of Korean government scholarships here. So there's Global Korea scholarships, Korean government support programs for foreign exchange students, and there are currently 8 Korean government scholarships that you can apply for right now. And there is one of kind of something that you should watch out for, and I'm gonna cover something that you should watch out for at the end of this video, and I'll quickly cover what Global Korea scholarships do. So the purpose of this scholarship is to provide international students with opportunities to conduct advanced studies in undergraduate and graduate programs at higher educational institutions in the Republic of Korea in order to promote international exchanges in education and mutual friendship between countries. And the available options in Korean universities is undergraduate course. And as you can see, you cannot transfer between universities if you're already starting. If you have already took or continuing an education at a university, you cannot be transferring. That doesn't count. You have to be an incoming freshman when you apply. And also graduate course you can apply for, such as master's or PhD courses at graduate schools of Korean universities. So total candidates to be selected is there's limited amount for undergraduate courses because there's a lot of people applying for it. And since Korean universities need more international students to come to their graduate programs, there's gonna be 700 eligible um, recipients that are going to be awarded for graduate programs, but only 170 for undergraduate courses. So Korean language training, if you do get awarded the scholarship, you're required to take Korean language training courses for 1 year at a language institution located on campus of the domestic universities. And but if you do prove your Korean language proficiency, you're exempt from this training. But if you don't know how to speak Korean or like need help in Korean language, you'll be helped by the Korean government, and they will just add 1 more year for you to learn the language itself. So, this is the most important part. The application procedure is very important because um, when they released the announcement on the timeline, you can see an announcement released during September for undergraduate and for February for graduate. And this is the part that you need to watch out for because they don't really announce it publicly. So what they don't do is that they don't really send out emails and sending out advertisements to people for people to apply. They're just gonna announce it in this website, and you need to keep track of it yourself. So they're gonna announce it. They're gonna upload application documents, requirements, all of that, and you need to come here to this website and download that PDF file so that you can turn in that application form on time with your admissions application. Okay, so when you apply through Korean embassies located near your country, and also I think you also apply to your university that you want to apply for, but let's check as we go down the list. But I'm pretty sure that you apply through Korean embassies first and then apply through universities for their admissions. So if we look at scholarship benefits, you can see airfares covered, actual cost, resettlement allowance, living allowance, medical insurance, language courses. Tuition fees is covered, fully covered. If you do have a excellent Korean language proficiency, you get an award. And also for graduate courses, you have research support and printing costs for dissertations and completion grant if you do complete the whole year of your study. So, qualifications, both an applicant and his or her parents must be citizens of their country of origin, and applicants should not hold Korean citizenship. So, your parent cannot be a South Korean citizen because it says both the applicant and both of your parents must be citizens of their country of origin, and you cannot hold Korean citizenship, so your parents cannot hold Korean citizenship. And qualifications, applicants should have adequate health, both mentally and physically, to stay in a foreign country for a long time. You cannot have long-term illness because it might escalate into a problem by coming here to South Korea, because you're gonna get stressed whether you like it or not, because you're gonna be in a foreign country and you're gonna be eating foreign food and you're gonna be in a foreign environment. So that is why you need to be in good health. And for undergraduate programs, you need to be at least you need to be under 25 years of age at the time of entrance, at the date of entrance. And for graduate courses, you should be under 4 years of age. And for undergraduate courses, you have to graduate from your high school. And also there's some academic requirements as well. And for graduate courses, you have to have a bachelor's degree for a master's program, or you have to have a master's degree if you're applying for a PhD program. So note here, applicants who have previously achieved in any undergraduate program, master's program, or doctoral program in Korea cannot apply for this program. So if you did previously attend a university in Korea, you cannot apply for the scholarship since they want newcomers to come over here. And also, a former or current KGSP scholar who hold the overall grade of 90% or above can reapply to this program once either through the embassy or university track. So you can renew your scholarship. And procedure for the scholarship award. So NIIED invites the Korean embassy in the invited country or a domestic university to recommend potential candidates. So I think the NIIED stands for National Institute for International Education. So it depends on Korean embassy or domestic university. And if you do want to apply, applicants should submit all documents related to their scholarship application to the Korean embassy in their country of residence, to or the domestic university concerned. So you can either apply through the Korean embassy at your country or the university that you want to apply for. And I want to encourage you to apply to the Korean embassy because it's quicker. But if you want to apply to domestic university, remember that it has to go through international shipping. So you have to make sure your package is fully packed and make sure it doesn't spill out. So the Korean embassy or the domestic university sends proper candidates to NIIED with the required documents. NIIED evaluates potential candidates and notifies the Korean embassy of the final selected KGSP grantees. So it goes like this. You turn in your application forms to either Korean embassy or the domestic university that you want to apply for in Korea. And then the Korean embassy or the domestic university that you have applied for send your application materials to NIIED, and the scholarship committee decides which applicants it's going to select, and it notifies the Korean embassy, and the Korean embassy will upload um, the selected scholarship recipients at this notice board. So if you look at it here, for more information about GKS guidelines and notices, please visit the GKS notice board. So if you click on it here, it'll list all the announcements that are made by Ministry of Education. So if we scroll down, we can see Korea Japan Joint Program Scholarship. This is not us here, and we can see 2020 Global Korea Scholarship for graduate degrees. And if we click on that, you can see it's gonna have application forms, answering questions, university information, application guidelines, and application guidelines in English and Korean. So they're gonna provide you with all this information here, but they're just gonna announce it in this website. So you need to check this website often if you really do want to apply for the scholarship and on time. So just to cover the basic and the most important details is that you need to keep track of your application procedure. So um, make sure which date that the announcement is being released. And as you can see in February, the graduate application materials for graduate GKS scholarship is released. And if we look at the announcement here, we can see the 2020 Global Korea Scholarship for graduate degrees is released in February. So this is pretty accurate, guys. So if you do want to apply for Global Korea Scholarship, you have to keep track of when the announcement is being released. I think the subscriber that asked me to do this video was undergraduate and engineering. So since you're looking at undergraduate programs, engineering goes under undergraduate courses. And since all undergraduate courses are eligible for the scholarship, you need to keep track of September. You need to check this website daily in September to make sure that you can um, get the announcement on time so that you can get the application forms in on time. And as you can see, first come, first served. They're not gonna say, oh, apply for this. No, they're just gonna upload this announcement and you have to be there to catch it. Okay? So let's see for September. So if we look at September of last year, we can see GKS undergraduate degree program. And we can see this here undergraduate degree program. And this is for successful applicants, I think. And we can see that they do upload, and I think they're very consistent at it. So I'm just gonna encourage you guys to make note of the application deadline because I don't think it's open right now because it doesn't really say that it's open. But as you can see, the most important details I think for every scholarship is the application deadline because it tells you when it is open and when it's going to close. Okay? And I hope this helps. And this is the full ride scholarship regardless of any program that you want to apply to. So make sure to take advantage of this information and mark the application deadline on your calendar. And I'll see you in the next video.